What's that on the screen?
Sonic fan games are talked about a lot, and for good reason, but in this video we're going to talk specifically about their music, because one thing I find incredible is the sheer variety they have to offer here. We have the mellow, subdued tones of Fortress Flow, the party-like energy of Subspace Distortion, the rocking heavy industrial metal of United Railroad. One thing the Sonic series as a whole is praised for is its music, and that extends to fan compositions. I make a point to show off games made by fans, but I often don't mention the music. So, I'll let some of my favorites play and give some of my thoughts and feelings on them. Enjoy! Urban Umbrella, Act 1. This stage takes place in a giant city underwater in a huge bubble, almost like we're in an aquarium. But, I want you to notice the vinyl at the very beginning of the track, the faint scratches. It really adds to the feeling of the atmosphere, and it's perfect for a nightlife kind of track. Normally I'm used to music stopping or being muffled during a pause, but Sonic Galactic brings us a whole music track. This one reminds me of a cozy cafe. I could fall asleep to it. Take a listen. Now let's look at something a little different. I've seen a ton of complaints online about Sonic Superstars trying to emulate the Genesis sound and saying it sounds bad. I don't think trying to emulate the Genesis is bad, it just has to sound right, like the tracks I'm about to show you. The first one I want you to hear is Factory Frenzy Act 1 from Sonic Classic 2. It's quite an easygoing, happy sound, but still busy, exactly like a factory should be. The steady, consistent bass is like the undercurrent powering the whole track, while the higher notes lead the melody and our hero onto greater heights. next track up is Mystic Mine Act 1 from Sonic Hoshi. This is a water level, a lot like Labyrinth Zone, but with a more subdued, steady feeling to the song. It really feels like a deep, watery tunnel with the rising and falling of the melody like the twisting tunnels of the level. Now let's move into the 3D space with Sonic GT. This next track is simultaneously the most mellow and dramatic final boss music I've ever heard. The violin here is top notch and it flows seamlessly with the guitar, complemented by quick electronic percussion and faint sirens, showing the contrast between Sonic's calm confidence and Eggman's resolute intensity. This one is called Departure by Yuri Matsuura, and it's a mix of all three acts of Sunset Star from Sonic Before the sequel. I think the way this version ties everything together is really amazing, and very much worth listening to. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, or even know that it exists, so here it is.